Hello, greetings. I was just thinking I'm very, very slow and I couldn't get what was happening on YouTube. Sometimes it could be on like Al-Musa. There were some Hindus attacking me, asking me why have I kept the Radharani name. It seemed like as if they were contemptuous of me if I'm not a Sanatani Dharma. And all this, right? So it felt like they were rude and, getting me from all sides. And now I was thinking, oh my God, like, has India got these Sanatan Dharmis, Sanatanis, who are using YouTube to catch at people's throats because they've left their religion and then blame them, like, then they are not real ex-Muslims or, like that when I went to Monica Chiron's. She was serious about this. So she had pounced against me. So let me tell you that I'm not going to give in to your attacks on YouTube, you Hindus who are attacking the ex-Muslims like that. And you're going to say, no, we're not attacking them. Of course you're saying bad things about them. You're saying they're not even true ex-Muslims and all this. I've heard Monica Chiron. Now I don't have to say word by word. And so I know this is influencing someone, like forcing. You are cornering us ex-Muslims. I am Radharani and I'm trying to find out what my truth is, why even God hasn't come for me. I got signs and all this. So please don't use people's weaknesses. Just out of weakness, they come and they hold on to Sanatan Hindu Dharma. Those who are who attacked me, true Hindus, Sanatanis, on Al-Musa's channel. And then I was also like, I couldn't tell whether, because I've never heard Hindus imposing their religion on others. Never heard of that, but I guess I have to experience it when I'm, with the Hindus. Or were these, I don't know if I'm doing justice, but I've heard Monica Chiron even got angry at me and I was defending for the first time, this is third time I'm defending Harid Sultan, Gulzar Elia, Ghalib Kamal type people. I was saying, no, this doesn't mean that if they are not, I'm Radharani, and how many of the Hindus don't even believe? What evidence can I give them? It would be unfair of me. And then some of the gurus can, take this. In my weakness, you want me to, like when I've left my religion, you know how much I'm doing out of shock sometimes, the videos, audios. I slept over my shock today. It's taken so many years. This is another stage of shock. But maybe the tough ones won't tell you this. They won't bring their weakness out. Don't come to me and attack me. Okay? Whoever you Hindus are there. You don't want me to hold on to something. Yes, if I start to believe in Paramahamsa Vishwananda and Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji, because I came for healing or because I had a crisis, I thought maybe a Hindu can help me like a doctor. And then you say, no, keep doing this and yoga and all this, which I couldn't do. And the mantras. I can do the mantras, but not the yogas, asanas. Okay, so I don't know where these, now you're catching at our throats and then blame us, ex-Muslims, for not being true ex-Muslims. So it's like you're trying to, वो ना उर्दू में कहते हैं कि ज़बरदस्ती वाला मुंह में डालना और अभी digest help gulp, you know, it's like you're shoving the food in our mouths. This will not do. If there are those Hindus who are doing this, I don't know where they've come from. And there's Radharani. I don't know. I don't think I, as yet, have made up my mind to believe in the Hindu gods and goddesses. So the search is on, and questions are on. And if I start to believe now, as I went to Paramahamsa Vishwananda's channel, YouTube live, I heard the Gita and all this. It's like school. The next thing I know is they're asking questions, like we're sitting in a university, school. So really, I've had enough of these tests and all. Sorry, I cannot take this. Maybe I sound rude. That's why I wouldn't want to talk. If I sound rude, I apologize. I mean it. I want to be soft, gentle. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings or anything. But it does make me angry, on the other hand. So I have to show my real feelings, how I feel. Although I'd love to be gentle and soft. I admire such people with so much compassion. But to impose these things on us and then blame them, the Desi ex-Muslims, for not being true. This means Abdullah Samir is also not a true Muslim. Apostate Prophet is also not a true Muslim. And all this. True ex-Muslim, sorry, what am I saying? True ex-Muslim. So, no, it doesn't mean that. And Dr. Abdullah Gand also is. That means according to you Sanatanis, who are attacking, like in a way, manipulating and maneuvering your way and bullying people in a very soft, what manner? It's a very like you are doing this. I couldn't find the proof in the pudding of saying Om, Om, and so much. Yeah, and to some extent it helped, but then it didn't. So, like out of weakness, if now, like, I'm Radha Rani, if I get swayed by some of the things Paramahamsa Vishwananda is saying, and it's very, very, like, we don't want to get into this prophet thing, so Jiddu Krishnamurti, authority and love of God. First of all, God created us. This is not the ego, or maybe it is my ego talking. It is my weakness talking. Healing God. Where's that healing God? And where's the proof of that caring God? You know how much you have to go through in the Hindu to reach that God? Love is not enough. Discipline, then they were saying. And what if the person doesn't have that discipline is squeezed out of that person? Because I've been trying to discipline myself with prayers and all this. I couldn't even get to do my prayers regularly. Or something like this, like what is wrong with me and feeling guilty, right? So then you have to discipline yourself. And it's not only love. God knows, I got really confused. And then I felt, my weakness, like some good thing that I agreed to would come out, and then something which I don't agree to, then I have to agree to it. But what about those people who are oppressed? जादू वादू उन पे हुआ है या किसी ने उनका दिमाग खराब कर दिया है. Affects on, has an effect on trauma and all this to Hindus. think about traumatized people, like how to heal them and all this? Or it's only you do this yoga thing, or maybe you'll say from ancient times, if you had done this, if you were on our side here, then you would not have had this kind of trauma. Okay, so I'm acting a bit not to my element, but like pulling people to your side. Let's say, okay, you're not forcing them, but you're trying to pull them by. You're also saying they're not true ex-Muslims. That's like a wrong blame on them. You have Gnostic, like Monica Chiron was saying. You have Gnostic Hindus, atheist Hindus, but they do rituals and they do participate, so you leave them alone. And all this? No, it's because they are from the Hind, they are from Bharat. So, मना कर रहे हैं कि ये oh so no I because I got you see from all sides I've gotten it. Amina Sardar, Azad Ground, and God knows. So if you see you are in that thing, majburi of not showing your face, I will understand. But at that time you should have understood that I was being attacked. I didn't know what in the world. Were they true Hindus attacking me? That I should not put my name there, Radha Rani, because I'm a truth seeker. They got very angry at me about that. They were attacking me from all sides. I mean, all these, some of these people there. I don't know who they are. And let's suppose a lot of influence, influence or truth seekers who are now leaving Islam. So they've told me, Gulzar Elia was saying, Ghalib Kamal and Haris Sultan have tried a lot, and they've tried to, they've tried to bring a change in Pakistan. So Armin Nawabi tried to bring a change in Iran, but from all sides I got it. So although I don't agree to any one of your ways, and you don't agree to my way, that's okay. But I won't be coming on your channel anymore. It's a pleasure to leave your channels. So the secular system, I'm seeking for, if you see Radharani and then Narayan, Kalki Avatar hasn't come, and I've been in a frenzy way calling out. And and what's the use of holding on in this way? So yeah, and Amina Sardar saying, what, and then amongst ex-Muslims, I know my Arabic, and who are you to tell me that I don't know Arabic? Oh my goodness, this is the way to say things. Then the ulamas, my religious ulamas, will say, who are you to tell us that we don't know Arabic? Shia ulamas, and who are you to tell us that we should not follow Fatima Zahra? Do you think you are like Fatima Zahra, or you are the Prophet Muhammad, or you are the dust under the you are not even the dust under the feet of Imam Hussein? I mean, we can counter-attack like this. Who said that? Maybe you go. You know what I mean? Like, this is Amina Sardar's reason to storm out on me like that and take it personally. So that's why I hope I retain this, and never go to her channel, or wherever she is, on whichever channel she is, live stream. I even left Apostate Prophet, because Apostate Prophet was waiting for Amina Sardar. He wanted to talk to Amina Sardar. In one of the live chat I learned. It doesn't mean that I'm jealous or this and that. They see, I don't need, I hope I correct myself if an ego comes up. And like when you're lonely in your weakness, you want, like, you're out of this. I'm out of this group of people, ex-Muslims, and lonely and cornered and attacked from, like, in the sense that, have a notorious name there with these people. So I put myself in my position. So, and who is Azad Quran? अपनी औकात पे रहें और ये करें. I always put myself in my औकात. If I'm going out of my औकात, I put myself in my place. So I don't need followers, Hindu followers coming and following me, and there you are attacking unnecessary. This is unfair that you attack Harith Sultan on this. That he's not a Sanatan Dharmi, he's that therefore he is a false ex-Muslim and all this. And even about the Western people, that the atheists, they are this thing and that thing. Monica Sharon, I heard it from her. I don't agree to that. And she was very rude. She was rude with me. She told me get out of her. I was a member there, but temporarily I'd cancelled the membership, and I think she knew about this. So I don't need, all this rudeness from Monica Sharon and people like Monica Sharon. Now the Sanatan Dharmis, I've heard from Al Musaw's channel, they are after, Monica Sharon also came, they're after the ex-Muslim, that if you are not a Sanatan Sanatani, then you are not an ex-Muslim, and they're giving such problems. I've never heard India doing this kind of a thing. So this is really bad of India, Sanatanis. And if they have started. Monica Sharon, I don't know, her name is Christian, but seems like she's a Hindu, and she told me that she's got some guru, and she's also got someone with her at a very high position in India. So I'm getting it from, sorry, I don't need this. I don't need it, and you're not going to shove it down my throat.